Hi everyone, my name is Kene and today we shall be looking at how to use LaTeX for Moodle. So the beauty of this is that you do not have to, you don't need a connection to get your questions ready. All you need is a text editor such as MikTex, MikTex rather. And so you have to go to a website that I will show us. Go there, download that particular piece of software that would be used to write and run your LaTeX code, so to say. Okay, so I'll share my screen with us now. So right here, guys, I have just a moment. So here you have the site miktech.org. So precisely /download. So from there, depending on your operating system, you download the one that should be used with your operating system. So I have Windows and I have MikTeX already installed. So I'll show us guys what it looks like. Okay, so this here is the editor I'll be using to, write my tech program. What is this? What's the use of LaTeX? What's the importance of LaTeX, in preparing your Moodle quiz questions? Now, the beauty of it is that, as I said earlier, you don't need an internet connection. You don't need a network to get your questions ready for upload on Moodle. Get it on. And secondly, using this text editor, you can visualize what you have written, the program that you have written. So a PDF document is generated for you to see what the questions look like. So if you have pictures, you have formulas, you have diagrams, whatever, you get to see them on a PDF, document. That's it. Instead of doing this thing on Moodle, putting the questions one after the other and uploading the pictures one after the images one after the other, you just don't need to do all that, get this particular text editor, write all your questions once, include all the pictures, and go to Moodle, upload the file, bam, your questions are, are saved on that Moodle platform. So enough of the talk, guys, let's go and so on. The first thing we need to do is to set certain constants. What's the document? So you see here, there is what? A slash, a backward slash, and the title of the document. It's a document class, the class of the document class. You set the points in between a pair of brackets. You have the font size as digits. So here I have 12 points. And then what type of document is it? Here I have chosen an article. So the document is an article, and that term article is enclosed in a pair of curly braces. And these are the other things we need, the packages that we need to include or import, so to say, into our program. You need the Moodle package, LaTeX package. So this has to be included, just use the term use package right after a backward slash. Use package, then within a pair of curly braces, you type in the word Moodle. These are other packages. One that I would like to mention here that is of particular importance to me, and I believe to you, is this use package graphic X. This actually is used to import the pictures that you'll be using in your questions, in your Moodle quiz. This graphic X does that and converts the picture to, base 64 string of characters. So you need to include this use package graphic X. All right, guys. So I'll go straight, open a document. So I'm going to begin using the word begin right after a backward slash. Begin. And within a pair of curly braces, I would have the word document. Begin document. And you see that here I end document. So use the word begin after a backward slash, then the term document within a pair of curly braces. The next thing I want to do is to begin quiz. So to do that, I'd have begin the word quiz. And right after that, please, it's always important that you close whatever you've just opened. And the term end quiz. So that's our Moodle quiz at the basic level. All right. So the next thing I want to do is to input or type the questions. So what's the question? The first one should be, I don't know what's going to be in your own case, but my first question should be a multiple choice question because that's what I want. So to do that, I would have the term begin. Multi. That stands for multiple choice question. All right, but please guys, let's go back to begin quiz. What's the title of this quiz? So you put that within a pair of curly braces. My first quiz, just something like that, whatever it is, could be anything. My first quiz. All right. So begin quiz, end quiz, begin multi, and as I advise, end multi. You end it. Oh, sorry guys. I don't think that. Okay, yeah, my first quiz. That's the way it should be. Now, begin multi, end multi. You can also set the weight of, the answer to the question. It doesn't have to be 1. 1 is the default weight of the answer to the question. But I can set that by using the term points that equals 12, for example, or too large, I should say. Okay, yeah, 12 is not bad. 12 points. That's the font size. And the next thing I want to do is to include the name of that particular question. Just give it a name. But this time, guys, I want you to take note of the difference. For the weight of the question, you have a pair of brackets. And for the name of the question, we use a pair of curly braces. So this should be my first quiz or my first multiple choice question. My first multiple choice question, just like that. Then what's the text of the question? I can say, what is the capital of Nigeria? Question mark. Now, since it's a multiple choice question, I should have, multiple options. Each of those options should come after the word item. Now, the item itself should come after a backward slash. So something like this. Item, Lome. That's the first option. Item, Accra. Item, Abuja. And I think the last item, Berlin. Now, what you should ask is, how does the computer detect or know what the right option or the right answer is? So the right answer should have an asterisk. So after the term item, for that correct answer, you use an asterisk just this way. Okay, so that's that. So the question, what is the capital of Nigeria? Abuja. And that's what Abuja. You see that there is an asterisk after the item, the word item that is before the Abuja. Guys, I think 12 will be too much, too great. So I should just make that 2 points for this question. That will be okay. Now, another question, let me use multiple choice. So I should just copy this down a bit. But this time, instead of multi, I want to use short answer. Short answer, that's the type of Moodle question. Now, the second one here, my first short answer question, something like this. That's the name of the question. It could be anything. It's up to you. And the question could be something like, where is, should I say, where is the capital? Capital. Now, it's short answer. So there's a term or an expression, a word that will be taken as the answer. So you just use the term item. You don't need to use an asterisk to indicate the correct one. Whatever is marked an item is an answer to that question. So where is the capital? I could have America. And then it's also possible that a student would choose something else, not America, but something that still refers to America. So could be the United States, the United States of America. Then could also be US. It could also be the US. So on and on like that. As many possible answers, correct answers as you wish to include. So that's the short answer type of question. I need to change this. It's no longer end multi, it's end short answer. All right. Now, what other type of question could I have? My Moodle quiz. Let's say a close type of question, the close type of question. And how do I do that? So guys, just let's copy this, bring it right here, begin close, begin close. And I don't need to include the weight of the answer since there are multiple sub questions for this close question. So I'm not setting the points here. So this is my first close answer question or close question, my first close question. Then I end close, always end whatever you open, end close. Just that way. Now, the close question is simply a combination of several multiple choice questions. Let's see. So remember, I'm going to have different multiple choice questions with their options. So begin multi, I forgot to put the backward slash, begin multi and end multi. So for this, before the first set of options, the first set of options, what text should I have or type? I can say the people of Nigeria are just that. And the options here, begin multi, end multi, item, lazy, silly, sorry guys, item silly, item smart, item foolish. So that's it. The people of Nigeria are, then there will be a set of options from which the test taker, the quiz taker is to pick an answer. End multi. Then after end multi, you continue the question. The people of Nigeria are whatever, and they have very patriotic. Okay, let me just say something else. People of Nigeria are whatever, and it is a what this time. Nigeria is a. So come down, guys, and let's just copy the options. Begin multi, end multi, and it is a. Underneath this, I would end that sentence. It is a dash country. So just something like that. Let's say change this a dry country, beautiful country, dirty country, crooked country. Remember, guys, that we haven't indicated the correct answers. So here, smart, right after the word item, use an asterisk, and beautiful is the answer here. After the item, use an asterisk. I think that's that. What if so I have closed type question, the short answer type question, and the multiple choice question. What if I want to include images? I want to use an image or images as part of the questions, making up my quiz. How do I do that? So let me create another multiple choice question here. Under this, set that to 2 points. My second multiple choice question. What currency is used in Nigeria? Okay, guys, I'm using a picture. Let's say name the diagram given. Just something like this. So I'm going to include a picture. Name the diagram given. Full stop. And I'm just going to include a picture just by doing this. Remember, we included the graphic X package. So we're going to use that here with the command include graphics. It's a command, so I need to use a backward slash before the command include graphics. And what's the name of the picture? I need to say something here, guys. Make sure that the picture or pictures you're going to use for the quiz are in the same directory, the same folder as this file, this text file. So the text file here is practice X. I need to make sure that the pictures I want to use are in the same directory. It's best. You could give the absolute path to the pictures, but I always prefer to have the pictures in the same directory. So that's what I'm going to do. So I have the picture here, ear.png. That's quite large. I must mention at this point that it is safer to have your pictures, to have the dimension of your pictures as maybe 280 by 280. So it's not something large, to avoid problems when importing your questions into Moodle. If you have very large file sizes, picture sizes, that may cause problems later, in Moodle when trying to upload your questions, or if you're successful in uploading the questions, you may find it difficult to edit the question because the file or files rather are too large. So I need to reduce this. I would recommend having your pictures not exceed a width of 280, and you need to maintain aspect ratio. So I'll open this with Paint, for example. Just open Paint and resize. open Paint, and I'm going to resize the picture. All right, let me share my screen here. Okay, so you see the picture I want to use. It's ear.png. I need to reduce that, the size of that file, using Paint, resize, and preferably just make it have a width of 280 pixels. All right, so save that. I'll save and close. So this picture here is not too large to be accepted on Moodle without complaints. Right. I'll go back to my text editor. Then include graphics. Remember, the name of the picture is ear.png. So I would have a pair of curly braces, and within those pair of curly braces, within the pair of curly braces, you just give the name of the picture. You don't need to include the file extension. So here will suffice. I don't need to use here.png. That's not necessary. Include graphics in curly braces here. All right. Name the diagram given. The options. It should be an answer. The answer rather. So I need to include an asterisk here and mouth. Right. I hope everything is good. Just checking. My first close question, begin multi. Now, guys, you could now set the weight of each of those sub questions, forming your close question. The weight's done, we already know. Within a pair, in between square brackets, use the term points and set that to the weight of the answer to that question. Points equal to 3. So this should give 3 points if it is answered correctly. And the other one, begin multi, should be 2, just for variety's sake. Okay, so we're done with this. Let's save and run the program. Just click on the play button. Yeah, so that's it. We find the PDF document generated. That is, I hope you can see the document generated. Just as we have on the text editor. That way. All right. Now, you'd be wondering, so how do we use this on Moodle? You go to the folder where you have your text file, go to that folder. You'll find an XML, Moodle XML file. It is that file that you would import into Moodle. Let's see this. Let's see the file. So you have the file here. What I need for Moodle is this XML document. That's what I need. I don't need the generated PDF. What I need is the XML file or document, if you wish to call it that. Now let's go to Moodle, or I think my time is up now. In our next lesson, I'm going to show us how to do the import on Moodle. Thank you guys for listening and watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.